Salespeople are really good at appearing busy or looking busy. And one of the challenges that a lot of my clients have is figuring out if the salesperson is actually being productive. I had an example of a client recently, about a year ago. We were working together and we had a salesperson in the role. That salesperson had a lot of experience, 15 plus years in selling when the CEO hired this individual, and always seemed to be very busy and was always doing things. The only problem was that there wasn't a lot of results. And so every time he went to this salesperson and was talking to them about adding more activities to their week or doing different things to try to generate results, it was always a problem. And the salesperson kept coming back over and over again and saying, I'm too busy. I've got too much going on. How am I supposed to do all of this stuff? This is typically a symptom of a salesperson not wanting to do the right things. The right things in sales, which is often a prospecting activity, are very hard, right? You're making phone calls to people that don't want to hear from you, right? When was the last time a salesperson called you and you were excited to hear from them? It doesn't happen, right? So you're making phone calls to people that don't want to hear from you. So you're getting a lot of rejection and people are hanging up on you. Maybe they're yelling at you. And what a lot of salespeople do is they will find non-revenue generating activities to fill the week. Could be, responding to emails. It could be working on a proposal that's basically already done and, redesigning the way it looks or silly things like that. And ultimately that pulls them away from doing what they need to do to drive your sales forward. So as a business owner, it's really, really critical that you identify the key metrics that are going to drive your sales team forward. And you want to be able to look at a week and visualize what does that week look like outside of what's been sold. What does a good week look like for your salespeople? And everything that's in that week that's not moving them towards new opportunities and bringing deals over the finish line for your organization, take as much of that stuff off their plate as possible. If you don't do that, you are possibly going to have a situation where your salespeople are making a lot of noise but not making any money. And that's not good for you or them or your business.